Welcome home.
Oh, I forgot about him. I heard from Nanchan a while back that you're raising vegetables. That's not fair. I want to grow veggies too. Teddy went out outside. You can hear Terry's voice. Woo! It's cold. What's this? Sensei, look at this. Come on, dig with me. Oh, hold on. It's cold, so I'll change. You just got better, so you'd better dress warm. Here, try digging here. Look, Sensei, something's coming out. You find a hibernating bug in the ground. Yeah, see? I bet Nanchan will be surprised when we tell her we harvested a bug. Sensei, my hands are getting cold. We can't have you getting sick again, too. Okay, whatever. That was fun. My hands are freezing and we weren't able to raise any vegetables. Yeah, let's see if anybody's in the shopping district. That way I don't have to worry about maxing out any more shit. Because also, I believe soon we're going to be able to spend time with people and evolve their personas even further. I could be wrong, though. I forget exactly how it works. I'm just a big dummy. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't even care anymore. I'm definitely going to work more so on... I'm more so going to focus on, obviously, kanji and probably some of the ones that are closer to being maxed out. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to max out all the remaining social links. Yeah, it's going to be her. Oh. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Yep, Naoto.
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was odd. I was daydreaming there for a second. Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess let's start with Naoto, maybe. Let me see if Kanji can hang out first. He can. I kind of want to see if what I'm thinking is correct. And we're going to do this. I wish to take another look at this town. Okay, whatever. You silly romantic sap.
This place is covered in snow, too. It's chilly, but I like the winter and its tranquility. Things have become so peaceful lately. I finally feel like I've gotten used to it. The people of Inaba are thinking about the events that transpired and are making an effort to make the town better.
Really?
I've heard that a lot of local government projects are being considered, such as bringing back old festivals. It would seem that they're trying to revitalize the town commercially, but I think the people yearn for connection. But as time passes, everything fades away eventually. Whenever I handle a serious case, I always come across a certain problem. Man can forget about painful memories, and in doing so, wipe away tears and learn to stand up again. But because we forget, we repeat the same mistake that caused those bad memories in the first place. Being able to get used to difficulty is a strength, but people make mistakes because they get set in their ways. But after meeting you, I feel as if I've found an answer to these doubts. I feel that as long as you can find something precious in your heart, something to protect, you'll be okay. And as long as you have that precious someone, no matter how much you forget, you can strive for a better future. Of course, I have people who are precious to me as well. That's why I'm thinking about doing whatever I can, for them too. This isn't just about me. I draw my strength from everyone else. They keep me alive. I've never considered things like that before. And, of course, the ones who taught me to think that way are none other than you and all my other friends. Thank you. Really.
God. This next little bit is going to kick everybody in the feels. Naoto's heart, having developed over this difficult year, attains even greater power. Naoto's persona has been reborn again. Yamato Takeru has transfigured into Yamato Sumeragi. There we go. Shield of Justice. Shield the party from all damage once. Sure, I'm going to replace that because this is a cool one.
There's a new power budding in my heart. I wonder if this means that I'm still capable of change.
Everyone's always capable of change. No one's perfect.
I'm going to keep learning from here on, and as long as I do, I can always change. That doesn't just apply to me. I'm sure the same can be said about you, too.
Hell no, I'm perfect.
Love is frightening. It often brings out a part of me that I wasn't aware of. But no matter how I may be, you will accept me as long as I'm not deceiving myself. And in turn, I want to stay true to myself so that you will continue to love me.
There's no need to worry. Wait. There's no need to worry.
I'm not worried. Actually, I think I am.
Of course you
I
are.
want you to stay with me. Not in front or behind, but at my side. And I want to be someone worth standing next to you.
Intense love. Spend a long time with Naoto discussing all manner of things until it gets dark out. Yeah, so I think I might take the time and do the same thing with Yukiko and... I'm going to do the same thing with Yukiko and Yosuke. I'm going to try my hardest to get their personas evolved again. That way we can work on other things. Okay, so let's go see who all is ready to hang out. And then we go to sleep and hopefully evolve more personas. Yeah, I definitely did forget about it. For some odd reason, I thought that the way that it worked is kind of similarly to the way that the social link with your party ends up happening in general. In that I thought it was something that kind of happened all at once or something like that. But I was wrong, and I'll admit that I was wrong, because I'm dumb. I don't... Yeah, because... whatever. She's the only person who can hang out. No. No thanks. No one cares about you, Chie. Nobody. Not even me. Grr. I don't know. I'm stupid and ridiculous. Just somebody put me out of my misery. Oh my god, I just noticed in my fucking, my Elgato capture on my computer. He totally said, "It's dangerous to go alone, take me." I caught you, Easter egg. You can't hide from me. I swear to God it happened. Do not doubt me. Okay, yeah. So let's go sleep. Or maybe I'll just do some working. Ah, whoopsies. I screwed up. That's fine. Yep, there we go. There's Yosuke. And Chie. So yeah, I do want to see just really quickly if I can do Yukiko's one. Because I think that the ability she gets for the second evolution is like ridiculously awesome. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, it's like ridiculously amazing.
I'm sorry to ask you here so suddenly. It feels a bit awkward going home today.
What's wrong?
Well, it's actually Customers' Day for me today. That's a day when the inn's employees take turns being customers. We've done it every now and then for a while, but I decided to participate this time too. I wanted to see from a customer's point of view if our inn is truly satisfying. So I asked them to sign me up.
That's a great thing to do. It actually is.
You think so? I was embarrassed. I played customer once before too, but it made me a little uncomfortable. It was strange having Mother and everyone say things like, "Welcome" to me. That's why I wanted to stay out of it a little longer. But I brought this on myself. I told everyone at the inn that I hadn't planned to take over as manager, that I wanted to leave Inaba. I thought it would be me finally coming clean to everyone, but they all just laughed and said they knew already. It made me realize how small I was. I was surrounded by good people, but I didn't understand that at all. I had myself convinced I had to bear my problems alone. I lied to myself, and looked away from small opportunities, and only put my efforts into leaving it all behind. But after making so many good friends like you and Chie, I realized something. If I'm going to take one step at a time away from here, every step I use to run will take me somewhere I don't want to be. And if I keep averting my eyes, one day I might find myself blind to everything. When I open my eyes, I see how vast the world is. If I was alone, I think it would be incredibly scary. But fortunately, I'm surrounded by kind, supportive people. Now I hope I can grow into someone that can support them in turn.
Yukiko's heart, having developed over this difficult year, attains great power again. Amaterasu has transfigured into Sumio Okami. Burning petals. So, yeah, okay, so it's severe fire damage. So it would basically replace... Yeah, it's to all. Okay.
My persona? I see. So I can still change.
You know, after kind of looking at this from afar and playing this game with headphones on and everything and not from a Vita itself, I'm starting to realize exactly how much this game relies on psychology. Because that is a very important thing if you think about it. From a psychological point of view, the second that you become kind of just whatever, like, okay, I am as good as I can be, you're only stifling yourself. Like, it may sound super dumb and, like, self-help booky, but that's just the way it works, is that the people who normally obtain greatness are the people who always strive for it, rather than becoming okay with it. And I think that it's really interesting seeing that this is the same conclusion that all the characters come with.
As long as all of you are with me, I think I can go on without making mistakes. So, I hope we'll always be friends.
Although, realistically, thinking you can never make mistakes is a terrible thing. Although, it could just be that she feels like she could, not that she thinks she could. Those are two separate things. This game is so much more intelligent than it really is. Or than it seems. This game is so much more intelligent than it seems. And I think that is super cool and amazing. I do think that some of the social links could use a little bit of work sometimes, but it's fine. The world will go on, and I think that at the end of the day, it does the job way better than anything else, really. And I think that that's one of the reasons why I've gotten why I'm so infatuated with these games, is that it does that way better than almost anything else, and that because of its very big basis in real psychology, it makes characters feel more real. And it makes you feel that there really is a sort of a character development, which I think a lot of, specifically JRPGs, sometimes lack. Normally, it is only like one character or so that doesn't really do it, like... But I think that, I don't know, I know I'm weird and I'm a child and stuff, but I really, really, really find it interesting. I love psychology, and the one thing that honestly, that was what I originally wanted to go to school for, was psychology, but I kind of realized that I honestly like kind of just looking at it from afar. And it's very interesting. Especially in video games, if you think about it. Video games really do...
Thank you, Senpai.
...toy with psychology in ways that I don't think a lot of other mediums do.
Was it okay to come out today? Did you have anything you needed to do? You remember when I told you before that I had a #1 fan? A girl who was being bullied and would send me letters? She sent me another letter. She says she's going to stop being my fan. She's made friends with someone, but her new friend is a fan of someone else. It seems she was told something like, "I'll quit being your friend if you stay a Rosette fan." She did say that she'll be cheering for me in her heart, but she won't be sending me any more letters.
You have another fan right here. Now cheer up.
I'm fine. I can understand how that girl feels. She finally made an irreplaceable friend. You wouldn't want to lose someone like that.
God, even after I say all these great things about this game and its psychology, I don't like that, because I think that that's not an irreplaceable friend. I think that that's somebody who's kind of a jerk. Just me, though.
Relationships between people are difficult, aren't they, Senpai?
Ain't that the truth?
There's something like a mutual respect between her and me. I don't even know what she looks like, but I know she has a pure heart. I also know that she's persistent. But when another person enters the picture, things suddenly get complicated. Throw in 4 or 5 people and it's pure chaos. There's no malice involved, and it's no one's fault. Yet we end up hurting each other, becoming lost. It makes me so tired sometimes. But that's why I want to keep trying my best. I mean, I am an idol after all.
Don't tire yourself out.
Make sure you stop me when it looks like I'm trying too hard, okay?
Okay, stop.
I think I'll be able to listen to any advice you have to tell me, Senpai. An idol isn't some doll in a window being held up for public display. I think it means somebody who can endure things and stand their ground, no matter which way they're pushed. Even if that girl doesn't write me letters, I bet she'll still watch me if I'm on TV. I can be her strength, as well as many other people's strengths. Even though many things may not go my way and I may be troubled, swept off my feet and get lost, I won't lose. I have to protect the smiles of the people who are precious to me. That's the resolve I found after meeting all of you.
Rise smiles cheerfully. And hers as well. I'm gonna be so mad if it doesn't give me something cool. Kanzian has transfigured into Kuzian. Complete analysis. Okay, I know what that is. Along with the skills that the enemy has, you can now find out about the affinities you haven't attacked in the past as well. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing, except instead of giving me only what it's weak to, it gives me everything.
Yeah, I can tell. I sense a power inside of me that I didn't have before. I've learned so many important things from the people I hold dear to me. Senpai, I feel like my heart is about to burst. I'm so excited about the future now. Hardship and sadness and everything, it can all be changed into the power to take a step forward. I'm still just getting started. You and everyone else, you're all gonna keep changing too, in your own ways. And when I smile on TV, I'm smiling for you. So you smile too, Senpai. You have me and everyone else, Senpai. When spring comes around and we have to say goodbye, it'll be sad, sure, but we'll be okay.
Next, Yosuke. Time to get even more of the feels.
Oh,
I love how I like come home and I'm like, hey Teddy, and then I just leave. Like, I imagine it basically going something along the lines of like this. Like, damn it, I can't do it. But basically like, oh god, I'm so tired from today. Today sucked. Hey Sensei! You're gonna cook for me again? Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna leave now. That's how it goes in my head, at least. I have a sore throat, so my voice is a little shot. I'm sad I couldn't do a better stupid Teddy impression. No, I don't know. I feel like I have been not necessarily unrightfully hard on the game, but I feel like I have been kind of, you know, because we've been at a point in which I think is the worst part of the game. And I didn't want to really give it a free pass, per se. Like I think that, as I've said a bajillion and a half times, it's very important to, you know, not give even great things a free pass because, you know, the way the world works. But this part of the game is very good, and it shows a lot of things, especially because this is all pretty much added for Persona 4 Golden. I think that it shows some great strengths in the characters, and it really just it shows why I think a lot of people have a borderline obsession with these characters, is because they are all really good, except for maybe Rize. I'm just kidding. She's good in her own way. It's just personally that character archetype I'm not a fan of. Let's get ready for the first lecture of the day. Did you all get to relax during your winter break? I had too much to drink during a New Year's party, so I was hungover all New Year's Day. While we're on the subject of alcoholic beverages, there's something interesting about the toso we drink on New Year's. Who might know this? Of course it's me, because I'm perfect and amazing. Toso is a traditional drink for the New Year, but what does that name mean? Isn't it? I think it's like bury the demons or something. Okay, cool. The word toso is made up of two characters. One means burial and the other demons. However, no matter what it means, watch out not to have too much. It is alcoholic after all. People will laugh at you if they hear that you got hungover while trying to perform a good luck ritual. Well, I guess we got an insight into your personal life. Let's just hope he doesn't have the fucking puppet when he's drinking out, because that would be really weird, trying to be a ventriloquist while shit-faced. Alcohol is bad, children. It's really bad. I'm just kidding. It's everything in moderation, even moderation. So let's do Yosuke, and then I think we're going to call this session a day. Because then everything is going to be great. And then I think after this, I do want to do kanji just because, but I think after this we're going to be pretty set for the upcoming dungeon.
it's been a while since I last talked to you one-on-one like this.
That's because it has been a while since that ship has sailed.
It's been pretty busy in the department I work in. I'm still doing that consultation thing, too.
Indeed, Yosuke looks like he's lost some weight.
I caused you some trouble, too, with that message, Juness.
It wasn't a problem.
Really? That's good to know. Back then, I was constantly irritated, wondering why that stuff was happening to me. I was overworked just because I was the store manager's son. And on top of that, tons of people took me for granted. I thought no one was thinking about me. But that's not how I feel now. I took a roundabout way realizing this, but one constant in my life is that people rely on me. I thought before that I was shameless for being like that, but I just don't mind it. When I'm doing things for other people, it helps me try harder. When Nanako-chan was kidnapped, didn't you think I was surprisingly on top of things?
Were you? You were the only one I could rely on, bud.
Huh? Well, wait,
whoopsies.
You had other guys there with you too.
Whoops.
In any case, I tried pretty hard at the time. Of course, I was serious about wanting to save Nanako-chan and solve the case. But mainly, it was because I thought you were going through some tough times. When we were debating dropping Namatame into the TV, I was just seeing red. I was so overwhelmed with hate and wanting to blame everything on him that I stopped thinking for myself. I think the same could be said about what happened to Juness. People just think about their own interests. But if I ignore them and say it's none of my business, I won't get anywhere. I'll forget what's important, and I won't be able to be proud of myself. I won't be able to say I did my best. I want to keep pushing myself like that. I want the people I care about to be happy.
But sadly, that is not always reciprocated. And a lot of the times, if you care too much about other people, all that's going to end up happening is people take advantage of you. That's the real sad thing about the world. Susano has transfigured into Takahaya Susano. Youthful Wind. I forget what this is. Moderately restores party's HP and raises hit evasion rate for 3 turns. Actually, that will be really helpful.
New power? Is this for real? There's a lot I'm grateful for from this past year, but the biggest thing, I think it was that I met you. If you ever lose your way, I'll go knock some sense into you. It won't matter if you're at the ends of the earth or in somewhere dark and bleak. That's what partners are for, right?
I'll be counting on you, partner.
Oh, Sensei's home.
Well,
Oh.
alright, so I think it's time to save, and next time we are going to continue doing some of that stuff. I think we have until February to really worry, and I think everything will be fine. So, next time, more feels and more weird reflection on psychology.